morning. Okay. Ooh, I didn't realize. Okay, I didn't look up. Okay, I'm early, so y'all will have to catch the replay if I'm too early for you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started because it's so much material to cover. Okay, so this, in case you just hopping on, this is not our regular rise and grind where I am, motivating and inspiring women on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you are catching up, I am doing a 3-day public service announcement, is what I'm calling it. Monday, I talked about accidental care, accidental supplemental insurance. So if you have any kind of accident, you can be paid directly and money will come into you. So you don't have to be out there begging for money, setting up a GoFund account, or folks doing charity rides for you. Wednesday, I talked about cancer supplemental insurance. Lots of questions on those. And today I'm talking about critical care. Okay, lots of questions came in. So first of all, let me say this. I want to thank everyone that has shared this content. And let me say this. A lot of times when I am doing things of this nature, it's a feel-good thing. This is not a feel-good thing because it's talking about real life shit, and there are trigger words in it that trigger things from people. People have had accidents before, or they're concerned about having some type of accident, or someone that they know has had cancer, or they've had cancer. I get all that. But here's the thing. We're supposed to be responsible as adults. So if it has some triggers in there for you, I can't do anything about that. But what my attempt to do is to provide the knowledge so that you have options. Because I hear so many times after an accident, can I get it now? Well, yeah, you can get it now up the road, but you can't get it now that you screwed up. No. And I hear so many times, no one's ever said this. How come this is not advertised? How come I don't know about these items? I don't know how come you don't. As I said, I can only do my part. I am working in a very specialized field. A lot of insurance agents, this is not their expertise. They would rather do auto insurance and home or whatever else because it's just, money is just popping off. This, I do good, don't get me wrong, but it is not the same as for what they do. Okay, so there are lots of questions that came through, and I tried to do the best I could to answer as many questions as possible. And for the MCs that contacted me for me to do Zoom with their members, I want you to know I appreciate that, because that shows that you're being responsible and you really care about your brother or sister. Because here's the thing. We can't mandate that anyone has anything. I'm aware of that. But to bring people on and to assume that they know something is something totally different. And to provide education, because here's the rub. Okay, I have clients that don't ride, obviously, but most of my clients ride. And this is what you have to understand. We do slow maneuver drills so that we can pull into the gas station and we ain't got to walk our bike up to the pump. And we do slow maneuver drills so that we can do U-turns because we know to look at the curve, right? All right, cool. We do all of these things on a monthly basis. But educating our people, our sisters and brothers on a monthly basis for something that is so important. You could do something of this nature once a month and never go on the same topic every time because it is so much information, and insurance is the most misunderstood item out there. Okay, so for the MCs that hit me, I appreciate that. I think that's a wonderful thing. And some other people had questions about they've had cancer. If you've had cancer, you can still get a cancer policy. You just have to be cancer free for a certain length of time. Okay. And obviously people wanted to know, how do you get the money? This is direct pay to you. It doesn't pay your hospital bills. It's direct to you. You do what you want to do with the money in regards to that. In order to give you a quote, because you're quoted by your age. All you simply have to do is send me a DM or simply put in the notes, what your age is, and, I will give you a quote. It won't be right, it ain't gonna be in 5 minutes because, I got shit going on. What's up, Howie? Hey, Howie showed me his meat this morning, ladies. Oh, his barbecue meat. Boy, I tell you what, let me just jump off topic for a second. Y'all better make sure y'all come down Sunday, right? To support him, okay? Because his barbecue is off the chain and it is for a good cause. Okay, we're talking about critical care recovery today, right? And this information is coming from the American Heart Association. Are you aware that every 34 seconds, someone has a heart attack? Every 34 seconds, someone has a heart attack. And every 40 seconds, someone has a stroke. Okay. All right. Here's what this does. It pays a lump sum benefit upon diagnosis of a preliminary health event, which would be like a coma, end-stage renal failure, a persistent vegetative state, major organ transplant, a stroke, a heart attack, third-degree burns, coronary artery bypass surgery, and sudden cardiac arrest, and also some other stuff, okay? A whole bunch of stuff. And the reason why I do this by Zoom when you call me is because I'll send you a copy of the payout schedule so you can see it. You can't call me up and be like, okay, tell me how much I get if I get a broke leg or whatever else, or if how hard it's so detailed, right? I just can't throw all the amounts out. I'm doing good to read it this morning, okay? Speaking of reading, let me throw my coffee up there. Go support a sister. Get you some Factor 9-5 coffee. Don't play with me. Okay. The insured spouse will get $5,000 when a particular item happens, because it depends on what it is. It is, or $7,000. Now, also understand this. These have levels. I am reading off and have been reading off the lowest payout schedule. They're higher payout amounts. You get to pick what you want based on what you can afford, right? Okay. Hospital confinement. If you're in intensive care, 1 through 7, you get $700 a day. So the first day, hospitalization, $700. And then day 1 through 7, $700. Day 8 through 15, you get $1,200 a day. Day 16 through 30, you get $350 a day. Okay. If it's a regular injury, because this is not injury, this is confinement. This is critical care. If it's not intensive care, it's a different amount. If it is major organ transplant, it's about $25,000. Man, it's so much on here. And you get reimbursed for lodging up to 15 days. So if someone is coming to stay with you, there's $1,500 for transportation in order to help get a family member there. It's just a lot. So here's the thing. If you're interested, let me know. I will send you the information and we can make conversation. But we all ride, and it is really important that we cover ourselves. We think, okay, oh, here's the thing. I had someone tell me, oh, I'll just claim it on my automobile accident because I have personal injury protection on there. Bam. Okay, here's the thing. This is what they don't tell you. You know, every time you have a freaking claim that involves them coming up with their money, not every single time. Let me rephrase that. 9 times out of 10, when you make a claim that involves money, especially for personal injury, your policy will be hiked up 23% on a minimum going up. You think your automobile insurance is already high? Go ahead and make a claim on that puppy to get some cash out of it. Okay? Because you wrecked your bike and nobody else is involved. So you claim it. Go ahead. Let that sink in. Think about what you're paying now and think about it going up another 23% or so. Okay. So you're saying accidental insurance, it's not going up? We're expecting you to have an accident at some particular point in life. That's why it's accidental insurance. This is the market. Cancer insurance, that's the market. They're expecting at some particular time, they're going to pay claims because it's cancer. Just like Every 40 seconds, somebody's having a stroke. They're expecting this. This is what they're in business for, okay? And someone else wanted to know what direct pay means. Direct pay means that once a claim is turned in, they send whatever the check amount directly to you. They don't send it to pay the hospital bill or medical bills or any of that. For any of these levels, doesn't matter what it is, the check is sent directly to you. That's why it's a direct pay. Because you have to understand, most of the time people have health insurance. You may be on an 80-20 split, or a 90-10 split, or a 70-30 split, doesn't matter. So the health insurance is going to take care of your medical bills, and it's going to take care of your doctor, that is your physician that's taking care of you. 9 times out of 10, that's what your health insurance is going to do. That's what it's supposed to do. That's why you're paying for it, right? But there are gaps. You got another 20% that you got to come out of pocket for. Okay. Where's that coming from? And we're not even talking about that. That's just another oops. What this is meant to do is to fill in the gaps so that when you're off of work, you can pay your mortgage, your water, your lights, your gas, and you're not having the stress of where this money is going to come from. That's it. All right. For the people that I'm already on their schedule to make conversation with them for their MCs and RCs, again, I thank you so very much. For the women that stepped up and shared my material, and men, thank you so very much, because here's the rub. Wasn't a whole lot of shares on this, wasn't a whole lot of comments, and a whole lot of likes, and a whole lot of that, like I normally get, because this is an uncomfortable adult situation, and people don't want to face that they don't have the proper coverage, that they would rather pay their cable bill than have something of this nature. And it's very affordable. All right, that's all we got. Next week, we will be back on our regular ride and grind, bitches. We'll be back on that. All right. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I have a new thing that I will be on my business page. We will be talking about how to break up with stress, because it's stressful being a business owner. All right. That's all I got. This is Friday. So go ahead and post some inappropriate memes on my page, because it is Inappropriate Friday. And ladies, be bad, be bold. Find somebody's face to sit on, because sex is important too, right? Oh, let me do another shout out to Howie. Okay, look at here. Sunday, Howie is going to be in, ooh, I got my flyer. I'll put it on my page. Sunday, if you're in the Houston, Austin, whatever area, you need to come down and see him. He is going to be barbecuing starting at 12 noon until he runs out of food, which will be soon. And the proceeds are going to the Marines, the veterans, which is really big. Okay, come out and support. Bring cash, okay? Because bring cash. You don't want to be having to stop with ATMs, and this is cash, so bring cash. He will have ribs, brisket, all kinds of stuff out there. And if nothing else, if you want to see me, I will be out there, okay? Come see me in my glory. Come grab my hair, right? Get a big handful of it. It says, spank me because I'm a bad girl. Spank my butt and give me a hug, right? Okay. Have a fabulous weekend. And I thank you for allowing me to, to help. Bye.